for couples to actually understand each other and live a less problematic life together, they have to understand the ways that they communicate with each other. So, and problem arises when this communication is not paid attention to. It might lead to problems that could not be easily resolved. And sometimes it might even lead to resentment. When couples are not communicating with each other, they have what you call dating yourself or married to yourself.
You're in a relationship with yourself.
Yes.
What are those signs to let me know as a man, as a woman, that there is a lack of communication in my relationship or marriage?
Good. When you have a partner that is not listening. And you know the last time we had a caller that talked about listening and talking.
Yeah.
And we said listening and talking, they are two different things. You have an already made answer within you. So when the person comes, you're jumping into your response. And also they are constantly distracted. Communication is a two-way thing. I'm talking to you, you're hearing me, you're listening to me, and you're reacting to what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And you're responding.
You know, because oftentimes we fail to communicate, and so you just find that matters begin to pile up.
They pile up.
Issues are just piling up there, waiting for a time where it will just explode and then
become very toxic.
Yes.
And that relationship becomes a relationship that you guys can't even stand each other. You know the bad thing about lack of communication, it leads to mistrust. Begin to doubt the person because, okay, for instance, you see your partner talking to the opposite sex, you don't know what they're talking about, and you're not comfortable with that issue. You're not bothering to address the fact. It eases the tension that comes with jealousy, that comes with overthinking, doubts. There are some ways that poor communication can affect a relationship. We have said resentment towards one another is part of it. Focusing on the negative aspect of the relationship. You know, when you're not talking constantly, you tend to dwell more on the negative things that the person has done to you. Then lack of relational growth. Your relationship won't grow. When you're not talking, you guys won't grow because you don't know what I'm thinking. You don't know what he's thinking.
Everybody, they are paddling their own canoe.
That is the thing. You miss opportunity to share problems and difficulties with one another. You know, there's joy in solving issues together, problems together.
And it brings a certain kind of bonding.
Lack of communication brings relationship anxiety because you just tend to conclude. A lot of things, you just keep assuming, you just keep overthinking.
And at the end of the day, this is already affecting our peace of mind.
It seems that overthinking is something that, no, I'm not really thinking about it. Without realizing it, you're already slipping into it. Take some time away from distraction to mentally explore the cause of why you're overthinking. And there could be so many things. Let it not be that you're jumping into the worst scenario of a thing, or you're overthinking a thing that is not really there. So you reflect on why you're overthinking. That's the first thing. Implement what we call mindfulness practice. Okay, station where you have your breathe in and breathe out. Do it like 3 times. Okay, take time out and stop everything that is going on in your head, like imaginary and abstract assumptions, self-regulating, mindfulness practice, meditation. You know, all of this can help you. I do that.
Sometimes,
yes, I do that. Sometimes I do what I call, I have my quiet time to meditate. Practical, clear communication. Talk to your partner. He's not talking to you, she's not talking to you. Be the one to do the talking. Question your thoughts and feelings. Feelings are not facts. Identify your desired outcome. Identify what you really want in that relationship. Set a goal for your relationship. It's very healthy.
When we talk about communication, do we have emotional awareness to be able to understand the other person? You need to know the emotion of the other person. You must be aware of yourself in the first place. I should be able to read the emotions of the other person.
Of your partner.
The thing about trust is a mental thing. And once the trust is affected, your whole mindset concerning that relationship is totally affected
as well.
Yeah. And to rebuild trust is a constant thing. If, for instance,
it's a daily practice.
One of the partners actually cheated, and then you're apologizing and you're being taken back. You can't say, okay, I apologized yesterday, and so that's it. It's like you keep apologizing for life. Because for every opposite sex your partner sees you talking with, what you did, past experience, comes haunting in there. You have to be truthful
at all times.
My final word is that they should understand that lack of trust is very harmful, okay, and it leads to overthinking.